morning, folks. Hey, I dropped out, see if there's anything out there, and then went to trolling around, and look what I caught already this morning. A jumbo magnum white perch on a blue ice jig. And I'll show you what we're going to use today. We got a blue ice jig right here on this one with a lead above it, and then we go up to a swivel and come down with another line. We got a little blue and a chartreuse one on that one, and then it's the same typical 3-rig that I've been using, and I know I use the same thing about every day, but hey, when it works, you're supposed to use it. I'd like to do a little bit of experimenting with other stuff, and I will, but starting off, I like to make sure they're biting, and of course we all tangle up now. That's what happens with that 3-rig. A lot of times you get flipped all up. But hey, glad y'all could be with us on another episode of Loving Life. And then we got a Tennessee shad color slider jig. Them slider jigs are about as good as you can get when they hitting on small shad. When the fish are hitting on small shad, it got that little flat tail, that wiggle tail is hard to beat them. Or it's perch. That's my opinion. The triple ripple works also, but the problem with triple ripple is they eat tails off too much. Too expensive to use them when you move across the cove over here on the other side and across the lake. And I threw out and I got a fish. I don't know how many's down there, but we got at least one. Got two, and they're nice ones. 2 jumbo magnums. Trying a different area. Kind of quit over there. We caught a couple and they quit where I've been catching them. So it's time to move around. I wanted to fish over here yesterday, but it was a boat sitting down here. He ain't here today. So we're gonna give it a shot. Lake Monticello on a bright, sunshiny morning. Drop it to the bottom. 36 foot. He is. Might be on something. He goes a nutting, I believe. Ain't sure. There goes a nutting. That's definitely a nutting. That's definitely a nutting. Got three of them. 2 of them nice. One of them is. One of them a big one. Look at that. Big old perch. That's a jumbo super dog. Look at that. I'm gonna throw that in the back. So I'll try to keep the bigger ones today. That there's big enough for a fillet. I'm gonna fillet him today. We're gonna fillet him. Let's see if we can get him done. Hey, we might have something going on over here. Looks like something on the bottom. All right, let's see what we can do. There he is. There he is. You get a nutting. Goes a nutting. Here goes a nutting. I think. I ain't sure. At least one. We got 2. We got 2. We got 2. The reason I didn't get 3 of that other one was twisted up. I believe they're on the bottom. Oh, there he is. He nailed it. Hey, Dave nailed it. There goes a nutting. There goes a nutting and a nutting. My goodness, stay in here, buddy. Stay in here. Stick his hair on the dog's back. Stay in here. We didn't get but two, but they two nice ones. Stay in here. Tell you that. They're eating it up too. They're eating it up. I love catching these white perch. I can tell you that much. I do love it. 38 foot of water. We're drifting across the point. And really, I'm letting the wind kind of drift me. Letting it down, just pulling sideways. And once we get off the point, I'll pull back up and go across the point again. There's plenty of them on it. All right, let's see what we can do. Uh-oh, I might have got too far up on that one, hit it right there. Getting too far on the other side, I got to go back where I was at. Pull back up toward the wind where we caught them. Get another bite. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one. A real good one. Several good ones. Probably several good ones. Hey, day. Shows it's pulling now. Got two. One smaller than the other. One of them's a good one. Look at the size of that one. It's a good one. Come here, boy. They're not biting that dark jig as good as they are the other ones. They want the lighter colored jigs. The blue ice and the whites. That's what they're taking. I got a blue and chartreuse on there. They're not really biting that good. But they're hitting the other ones. Wind's blowing a little harder now. It's pushing me down too far. I got to pull back up. Nice perch though. Sun's bright, bright, bright. They hit trolling too. Just troll slow. There he is. He nailed it. He nailed it. Oh, one got off. I had two. I ain't got nothing but a baby on there now if I got anything. I ain't got nothing. Got off. Drop it back down. Where the big boys lie. All right. And got out of him. Beat the boat again. I moved off of him, showed the world. Trying to dodge that sun, and I moved off the fish. I know you can't see it, that sun. I can't hardly see looking into that sun. There he is. There he is. There goes a nut. There goes a nut and a nut, I think. Now there's a nice one right there we got on there, I believe. In a minute we'll probably get a bass. We ain't already got him on. Might already have him on. I don't know. What we got? Oh, we got three nice perch. Look at that. Oh, one got off. The biggest one got off. Doggone it. Hey, the biggest one got off. Doggone it, look at that. Good ones, I'll tell you that. Good ones. Just dropped off the edge. And now I dropped down there and caught and hooked on a couple more. Probably 3. Dropped off the edge. They off the edge of the ridge. What I done is I moved up on top of the ridge and they wasn't there. They out here on the side. Is where they at. They're on the side. I mean big time. Actually, when he got the 2, one of them's in the gill. That's why he's pulling so. One of them's in the gill, but they're nice ones. They're good fish. Good fish, good fillet perch. Make a good little fillet. Right off the side that drop. See it? Oh, you hit it. There he is again. There's nothing. And a nothing. Three at a time. No, 2. Uh-oh. That one done broke off. I think one broke off. No, he didn't. That's 2 big old perch. So, them 2 big old perch right there. Them was good ones, buddy. Boy. Them was good ones. Them was good perch. Look at the size of that. Beautiful. This one's just as big or bigger. Probably bigger. Look at here. What I'm talking about. That's a pretty perch, ain't it? Got him on the white slider jig. Drop it back down. Get another one. Doggone sun again. I tell you, I can't get away from the sun. I put my sunglasses on. I lost my doggone flux sunglasses. They're supposed to be sending me some more. Off the top of my head. What I done. All right. There you up. Missed it. Stay down there. I see them. Missed them again. They all over the bottom. Hit it that time. I don't know what's going on. Check my jig. Oh, jig was messed up there. Come undone as I pull it out the water. There's some good ones out there. I see them on the bottom. 37 foot. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Nice perch there, buddy. That's a big one. That's a big old slab. I'm talking big one. Look at that. Pull out a little deeper. And they got 2 or 3 on. And a cloud of them under me. We got them stirred up. Got 2 on. We put a Lost Creek jig on there and they ain't touching it. All they hit is slider jigs. I'm telling you right now, slider jigs is the way to go. And I put a Lost Creek curly tail on it, they won't touch it. I think it's too big. I think they want something smaller. That's what I think. We're gonna have to give them something smaller. I got a little flat tail jig here that I want to try. The crappie flat tail. See if they'll hit it. I hadn't tried it. I'm gonna give it a try. They might eat it up. Drop it down. They don't want him curly tail. I think it makes it too long looking. Plenty of them down to 38 foot. I really think it makes it too long looking. Oh, it's a pile of them down there. We're gonna get a bite soon as it hits the bottom. Bumping at it. Didn't take it though. They all over the place. All over the place. Bottom's covered. There he is. He nailed it. He nailed it. See what we got him on. Ain't but one though. So far it ain't but one. He's on the top jig, on the slider. They just absolutely love those slider jigs. That's some of the best perch jigs they made. They're probably better for perch than they are for crappies. That's what I think. Not my preference for crappies. They're definitely my preference for perch. I'll tell you that much. Definitely my preference for perch. The whole bottom's covered. 40 foot deep is perch everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, everywhere. All we got to do is get it down there. I believe we'll catch one. Get it down there for 40 foot. There's the bottom. See if we can get one. There he is. There he is. There's nothing. That's two. That's two. I think. They are not hitting that flat tail slab jig, not touching it. Need to take it off. That's how you experiment, people. I'm sorry, but they won't hit it. They won't hit just anything. I can tell you that right now. You're wasting your time with just anything. Use what I'm experimenting with, you might catch them. If you don't, you might not. They might take a, you got to love it jig. I don't know, I doubt it. Hadn't tried one lately. They sure don't want that flat slab jig, I can tell you that. Waste my time with that thing. And that's busted. Let's see if we can find us another one of these doggone white jigs. They're hitting these doggone Tennessee shad color. Right there, Tennessee shad color, slider jig. 1.5 long is what they're hitting. What they want. And they're hitting the blue ice too. Clear water, that silver, shad, black, and white is hard to beat. It's a silverish look, white and silver. Hard to beat in clear water. Well, we had a big school on us there for a little bit. Kind of drifted back. We had 42 foot of water now. I think I still got them close though. What we need to do is take this thing off the spotlight and pull back up on the ridge. What we need to do. Right there seems like fish. Yeah, you hit it. Hitting again. Hitting it again. Boy, they're tearing it up. Tearing it up. I just got, oh Lord, there's a big school of them come up. There is a pile of them in here. Pile of them. Oh Lord. Stand there and knock my jig around in a circle. Something done happened, don't feel right. No, looks fine. Throw it back out. Another pile of fish down there. What size they are, but it's sure a pile of them. Or was. Whew, getting hot quick too, I'm telling you. Supposed to have some relief coming in the next week. I hope so. I'm tired of this hot weather. Killing the Old Fisherman. That's why I try to get out of here by noon. Oh, he's hitting it. There he is. There he is. I don't believe we got but one. There goes nothing, maybe. I think that was nothing. I don't know if it is or not. Boy, they down there, I'll tell you that. Hey, they're down there. Got two. Not that big. That's probably a cheap one. That one, I'm gonna throw this one back. This is lucky. Lucky day. Lucky Looney ain't around. Looney gets so you can't throw them back. He'll get every one of them. That's for sure. He'll get every one of them. All I can say, these white perch must really, really hatch good in this lake. And they grow good too. Because that beats anything for them in here I ever seen. I mean, I caught a quadzillion. And they still just as many as it ever was. I'm telling you. Look at that. Look at that. I think got in a small one now. Oh, and that got off. He got off. He down there too. Hey, he's still on there is what it is. Might get a nothing. Hey, that's nothing right there. Nothing right there. Might get three if I let it hang out there long enough. Yep. I believe we got two or three. I know we got two. Got three. Look at that. Three at a time. Oh, they all over the place down there. They all over the place. Pull it back out. You're everywhere. Starting to feed now. 37 foot and the whole bottom's covered. Them that look like a few bass, and now why we ain't catching no bass. I really don't. You'd think a bass gonna come up and grab it, one of them perch on there. You'd think. Hey, he's hitting it. I missed him. Can't believe I ain't get a bite then because they all over the place down there. I don't know, they might not be wanting them whites now. They there. Big time. There you go, there. If you get a slant on it, one ought to take it. Oh, I can't believe that. There he is. There he is. I could say, darn. Ain't but one, though. I don't think it's but one. Golly, one of them grabbed it right there. No, it's the same fish. It's a big one. Just a big one. Look at that. Hit that blue ice. They love that blue ice now. That blue ice is a good color. They down there. I'm really on them now. They just stirring up one. One of the two, they down there, I'll tell you that. There he is. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. Might be a bass coming up. Coming up. I believe that's a bass. I ain't sure. Might be a big perch. Big perch on the bottom. Uh-oh. It took my doggone tail off Mother G. Look at that big old super dog perch. Look at that, what a perch, man. That's a big one, ain't it? Look at the size of that sucker. That is a beauty. Anybody don't like catching them, something wrong with them. Oh, we're gonna throw this one back. We're gonna throw this one back. We gotta get another jig. We gotta get another jig. Oh my goodness, they everywhere. We ain't got a jig on. We gotta get another blue ice. I'm running out of these doggone blue ice. Gotta get some more of them. Maybe they'll send me some from Slider. I made a phone call to Slider and told them, hey, I'm using y'all's jigs to do a lot of videos. Can I get a discount? She said, I'll send you some. So we'll see what they send us. Hey, they should. Because I can assure you, I done sold a pile of them for over the years. Over the last couple of years doing videos of Slider jigs, I caught a pile of fish on Slider jig. A pile of perch and bass. I don't fish for crappers with them. They work on crappers. I don't like that wiggle tail for the crappers. That wiggle tail works perfect for the perch because they chase. Crappers, a lot of times you got to dangle it in front of his nose. Now, if you're trolling, there's a fine with crappers. Trolling, that's a good jig. But vertical fishing straight up and down, it ain't that great for crappers. But like this, can't beat it. Because we basically slow trolling. What we're doing. Basically slow trolling. Look at that. Nice one too, buddy. We catching some jumbo magnums today. There's gonna be some fillet on them. I can fillet them quicker than I can scale them. Kind of like popping the breast out of a dove. All you dove hunters out there, I'm peculiar. When I used to dove hunt, I ain't dove hunted in years, but when I used to dove hunt, I used to always pick them. I like my birds fried with the skin on them, and fried with, and have a gravy, milk gravy with them, and grits or something like that. Hey, that's some good knowing. But I always pick my doves in a 5-gallon bucket full of water. You take them and you put them down in a 5-gallon bucket and you rub real hard on each side real fast, and it'll pull, that water causes it pull about all the hair out of, the feathers out of them. And then you get it on out, all you got to do is clip the wing off, and you got the skin on them, and then cut them in the back to gut them, and leave that breast whole. Hey, and that, my friend, is some frying. Can't beat it. I see people popping the breast out, which they fine. A lot of them put them on grill. I like them fried. And when I fry something, I like skin on it. Man, that's some good eating. I like to nibble on them little legs and little wings too. That's some good eating. I like dove, fried dove. And I get just as many people out there say, oh, it's too much trouble. They're going to pop the breast out, which is fine. But my preference is to fill a 5-gallon bucket full of water, sit on a stool at it, and rub them between my hands under water, and it'll pull the feathers out real quick. I can basically do one like that as fast as you can pop the breast out. I'll tell you that right now. We own some doggone perch in here, I'll tell you that. They're good ones too. They were fine. We moved around and we got on the honey hole. Hey, we got on the honey hole, and there's 3 at a time, and I can barely hold them up. This bottom one is a whopper. That right there on that blue ice is a jumbo super dog magnum people. Look at that. All 3 of them filleters, I call them. You got your filleters, then you got your jumbos, and then you got your jumbo magnum, and then you go up to jumbo super supreme. That is 1 over a pound and a quarter. We ain't caught none of them yet today. But there's some out here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the state record ain't right here. And I'm thinking the state record's less than 2 pounds. So, I ain't sure. I ain't up to date on that. but it's probably close to 2 pounds. There he is. Tell you what, we got them out there now. They're killing it too. And they good ones. That ain't but one, but he is a jumbo magnum. I'm talking a jumbo magnum. 3/4 to a pound, that's a jumbo magnum. Look at that. That's a fillet delight. Drop them down, boys, and catch some more. Hey, ain't nothing like perch fishing. The old fisherman don't fish, he catches most of the time. I just love figuring them out and putting it to them. I don't like cleaning them, but I do it. Somebody will eat them. Non-game fish, catch as many as you want. That's why I love fishing for them. I don't have to quit with 30 or 20 or whatever the limit might have been. At one time there was a limit on perch in this lake. It was 30. Come over here in 30 minutes and go home is what you do. Kind of like striper fishing. And then thank God they changed that. They figured out they better get them out of here. They waited too late before they done it though. And then they took it off the game fish list. And now the perch ain't a game fish no more. There he is. And you can see why. They multiply. And they're aggressive fish. Kind of like a striper in a small version. They eat up a lot of stuff, buddy. When I take these home and clean them, they full of little shad. They done eat up a pile of little shad. This lake produces a lot of small shad, treadfin. And it's eat up with treadfin in here. Lake Murray ain't got as many treadfin. Up the river they got more. You go up the river, you can catch more perch. But certain areas in there that is treadfin, and wherever treadfins is, that's where the perch are gonna be. The perch ain't hanging around out in that big water as much with them stripers. They try to leave where the stripers is at and go in different areas. So you got to, in Lake Murray, you got to fish different areas, long creeks and stuff and river to get up to where the treadfins are to catch a lot of perch like this. We don't have a lot of, I don't think there's a lot of blueback herring in this lake. A lot of treadfin though. Not to say it ain't some, I know it's some, got to be. But their primary food source in this lake is treadfin shad. And there's clouds after clouds after clouds. You can go in this lake and look at the fish find, you see shad everywhere. So they got plenty to eat. You get where they feed and you put this little jig down in front of them right now, they eating on them little tiny shad, you catch them. That's simple. You catch them. We didn't got in too far. I got to get back out of China. I'm pulled in too far. I pull off the fish. Talking. I do that all the time. I get to talking, I get to pulling off the fish. We got in here 34 foot of water. I was catching fish almost 40 foot. And pulled up the hill's what I done. Got to get back off the hill. I was up on the hill, went off the hill, found them, then I pulled myself right up on the hill again. So we're just gonna troll back out here where the fish is. I don't put out a marker no more, and sometimes I probably should. I used to think it run the fish off. I hadn't done it in years, but it wouldn't hurt to put a marker way out for reference. 50 yards where you at, where you can see kind of where you're trolling. But I got this, you know, I don't know how to work this thing yet. Have had this daggone spot lock and all this GPS stuff on this thing, trolling motor here for a long time, and I really don't know how to retrack my area. I should be tracking it and just put it on retract, but hey, I never read the book, so I'm up here, I'm figuring out as I go. I know how to put it on spot lock, and I know how to go around and take it off spot lock and change the speed. That's all I need to really know. But situations like this where you troll over ridges back and forth, it'd be good if you could just remark and run the areas you're in, but I don't do it. And I probably should learn how. Take a moment to figure it out. Something's working though, you don't try to redo something. I don't. And right there, I pulled up and the fish come off the bottom after. So that tells me they're looking at it. This time one probably hit it. Maybe not. They down there though. They still there. They just ain't hitting. Probably want to slant. We're gonna pull up and give it a slant, and we right back in the fish again, 38 foot. Out here where we found them in the beginning. Right here. All right. There he is. There he is. That's a good one too. Oh Lord, one just got off. A big one just got off. I think that might have been a bass. I hope he didn't break. He could have. He showed you. He got off or broke one. I can tell you that. So we might come up with, no, he didn't break, but he got off. Got off. All right. Drop it down. I know y'all getting tired of catching perch, but I ain't. I might go back to Lake Murray, but boy, it's hard to go to Lake Murray. You come over here and get 3 at a time like this. I want to fill a freezer full of fillets. I got a lot of people like these perch. 9 game fish. There it, he hit it. Missed it. You get one. Right there looks like bass on the bottom. Them look like orches. You start seeing orches, there's bigger fish. Them bass laid on the bottom right there, we get one of them to bite, I don't know. Sometimes they don't want to bite. 90% of the bass is caught when you got a perch on. There's a pile of fish down there, ought to catch something. I mean a pile of them. Bunch of them. I don't know if, oh, there you go. There you go. We can get a bass run up and take it. Then swim down there amongst them. Get a nut. That's where you catch the bass right there. But I ain't getting him. I think I already got 3 fish on there. Problem. I think. I ain't sure. I should. Oh yeah. That's why we ain't catching no more. We already got loaded. How you gonna catch any more unless you got 5 jigs? And that there's a jumbo magnum. What? Look at the size. These doggone perch. Them about pretty as they get right there, boys. Uh-oh, you done bit my tail off my jig. I'm gonna leave it like that though. The top jig ain't got no tail on it. It's just got a broke. You done eat the little knob off of it. Get them done. Done eat the knob. They'll hit that thing like that though, I believe. Although it ain't wiggling. Drop it down. Well, we laying it to them, man. We got a drum quarter full. Yeah. Oh Lord, I missed it. I missed it. He hit it. Hit it again. And again. Hey, hey. And again. Look at that. We got another now. We on them, ain't we? A jumbo magnum too, what I mean. We ain't got but two. Hey, that top jig, uh-oh, they done broke my other jig now. We gotta get 2 jigs out. Well, no, I don't know. He might be just, look at that, what a perch. That ain't no bad one. We got to put a wiggle tail on this one. Let's put it on spotlight. Put another jig on. I bought 3 packs of them. They less than $3 a pack. You can't beat the price. Hey, you cannot beat the price Some places charge $3 plus tax. I bought these at Sportsman Warehouse at 2 something. Crappie holds $3. He's got all the variety that you want. He got every variety there is. Uh-oh. Messed up hooking that up. Hooked it to the side. Didn't hook it in the middle. Got to have it in the middle. All right. Drop it down. Where the big boys lie. Oh my, what a day. Yeah, that drum quarter full. I don't even know if I got room in the ice chest now. We ain't even hit the best spot yet. Been a boat out there the last couple of days. I went there yesterday after everybody left and caught them. But hey, they just as many right here as is out there. Ain't no need to worry about out there, to be honest with you. There, I missed it. They running up after it. Still running up after it. Still up high. They coming way up to get it today. I done almost got it to the doggone boat. And the bigger ones is in there coming up too. Look at that. 2 of them. 2 big ones. Look at that what jumbos. Look at that what jumbos. My goodness, what jumbos. My goodness. I see a pile of bass in there behind a schooler shed. See if we can get one of them to bite. There he is. There he is. There he is. Bass too, I believe. I seen them bass come through behind the school shed. I knew there was bass. That's bass. That's bass. That's bass. Ain't no doubt. I can tell the difference on that fish finder. That's bass. Good one too. Good one too. Look at that. I called it, didn't I? Pile of bass. I'm gonna keep a couple bass today. I know y'all boys don't like that, but I'm gonna keep my 5 bass today because I'm gonna bake them. Look at that. Perfect bacon size.